Good morning, gardener. A couple of updates. First of all, everything in here is completely overgrown. You can see. Let me just pan out for you a little bit. Pan out. Nothing really did very well this year as far as crops go, vegetables. It just didn't. I had to cut this tomato down because it was producing small stuff like this, and these are supposed to be very big tomatoes. I think the soil is somewhat depleted. And we got okra. Didn't produce very much, just one plant out of many plants that survived. You can see the okra, and I'm saving that as for my seed stock. All the grass, I'm still working on cutting it back. It was a lot of work to do. You can see where these trees here got overgrown with weeds, and it actually came up and created a large mat of weeds. So it just goes to show, sometimes even when you're gardening and you're working at the same time, it can be somewhat challenging, but I still enjoy it for the most part. Over here, it's still growing in. I have to hit this with some, with the weed whacker. Now, on another note, the fact that I'm using chop and drop method, the soil in other ways is actually very positive. Everything is growing. I mean, as far as certain plants are really rocketing on because of the simple fact that I've been using the chop and drop method. Now, these weeds here, you see all this chopped down. All this is just fertilizer. It goes back into the ground. Everything that the weeds pulled up from the soil, the subsoil and everything, it brings it up. You chop it down, it lays on the top of the surface. The biology begins to break it down, creating a rich, dark soil. Sort of like this here. And that is really soft and loomy, and it's in that sense has been very good. Now we've got different type of trees here. We got the apple tree here. Everything, as I said earlier, I'm keeping small. But look at this. This tree is the height. 2 years later is the height of I'm going to guesstimate it about 5 feet. I keep it cut back, so let's just keep that in mind. All this back here needs to be cut back, and I'm doing different things here. Certain plants, like this corn was a test crop. All I was going to do with this is, well, now it will go into, let's look at the root development. It will go into, producing chop and drop. Got lots of ants up in this area of it. And all I do with this, it serves this purpose. I found that if you grow them close together, like this was a test crop, that they will produce small corn because of the nutrition in that one small area. Set it down like this and let it go back into the earth. And I have some corn here, and it does the same thing. But I'm looking at root development. The weeds, like this weed here, I pull them up sometime and I look and see what the roots have done. They're closely packed with some of the soil here. It's either very difficult for the weeds to get through, and so it creates a problem with it being like a clay soil. Doesn't get through it very well. Okay, now I'm going to pull this up. I think I can. There we go. The soil looks good. The weeds, the roots, very dense, very fine looking roots. They're not very thick and big. They just tend to be very thin, but lots of them. So we'll take that and lay it back down. Chop and drop. That's how you do it. We got our tree here. This is the only one not cut back. This is the plum tree, Santa Rose, and it's going up to about 7 feet. This one here is another one, because I haven't been in this area here. This here is another plum tree. This is called the, I can't call the name of it right now. Well, you see it's over. Uh-oh. This is yep. Okay. Wow, look at this. This is really wow, this is interesting. Got maybe 2 plums on